Now, Super Duty is the truck for people who build our country.
America's most popular heavy-duty truck has been the Super Duty for 25 years. The Super Duty is now the vehicle of choice for those who build our country. If you call a plumber, electrician, or emergency responder in the middle of the night, they will arrive in a Ford Super Duty. Are you prepared then? It is time. The brand new F-Series is now available. Ladies and gentlemen, the heavy-duty workforce that powers numerous American industries, including farmers, workers, emergency services, and workers, is the Ford Super Duty lineup. Over half of people working in these industries adore and trust these tough pickup trucks. Additionally, at the launch event yesterday, Ford unveiled their most significant update in 20 years. Additionally, the Chief Executive Officer of Ford provided inside information that explains the significance of these trucks to Ford. Come learn everything you need to know about the Ford Super Duty with us today. Before getting into the specifics, let's take a look at why these pickup trucks are so important to Ford. When they were first introduced in 1998, Ford realized that commercial and fleet customers required more than the F-150 could provide. These customers required more power, torque, and capacity for towing. Tougher truck. According to the S&P Global Mobility data, Super Duty trucks have a market share of more than 50% in utility mining, construction, and emergency response vehicles. However, the Ford CEO made a shocking revelation at the launch event. People are unaware that it would be a Fortune 500 company if it were its own business. Ted Caney's followed up on CBS later. These are extremely significant. The size of Southwest Airlines, Marriott, or Nordstrom's revenue is Super Duty. Ford has put a lot of effort into improving the Super Duty business line because it is a high-ticket and profitable business line. Ford needs to back up their billion-dollar investment in new electric vehicle models with solid, profitable business lines. On the outside, the new trucks have significantly different designs, with C-clamp lights and larger grills. Let's go over the trims in more detail. There are 7 distinct grille designs included in the 2023 Super Duty lineup. These designs differ in terms of the trim levels and available appearance packages. A massive and brand new C-shaped LED headlights are now standard on all models. The truck's aerodynamics are said to be enhanced by the addition of long side vents, to make it easier for you to get to the flatbed. They have included bumper steps as standard. It is evident that Ford has spent a lot of time with their clients. They've added something unique to a gas-powered pickup because they saw their customers carrying a portable generator. Utilizing their knowledge of electric vehicles and the F-150's popularity of this feature, 2 kilowatts of power are provided by their onboard power supply. During a power outage, that is sufficient to power a job site, tailgate, workshop, or even your home. Not towed because you won't have to worry about it. Having a generator on hand will not only save you money but also space in the truck being stolen or broken down. The following Super Duty generation will include onboard power. Within the Super Duty pickup trucks, get an 8-inch touchscreen for your entertainment system. That is typical. A 12-inch unit is available on higher trim levels beginning with the XL model. A wireless charging pad, a 12-inch digital gauge cluster that can be customized, and an upright holding tablet holding slot on the center console are some additional options. People who want to unwind. Will be thankful for the Super Duty's Max Recline as an option that have a lower cushion that rises to provide an even more comfortable position and fold nearly flat. According to the F-Series Vehicle Program Director Jackie DeMarco, they are as cozy as business class. The power of an airline seat is quite unlike anything else. Despite Ford's billion-dollar investment in electric vehicles, one of 4 V8 gasoline or diesel engines powers the new trucks. Currently, Ford has no plans to electrify this pickup. There are 4 powerful engine choices: a 6.8-liter gas-powered V8, a 7.3-liter gas-powered V8, a 6.7-liter Power-Stroke diesel V, and a new one for those who require more power: a Power-Stroke diesel V8 with a high output, 6.7 liters, special tuning, a one-of-a-kind turbocharger, and new exhaust manifolds. Towing capability has been touted as being among the best in the industry by Ford, despite the fact that official figures have not yet been released. To accomplish the task more effectively: payload, horsepower, and torque. Over 2 million of Ford's 6.7-liter V8 diesels with 450 horsepower and 10 50-pound-feet of torque have been sold. Therefore, anticipate that as at least the starting point. Pricing for the base XL will remain the same at $43,000, for the XLT at $49,000, and for the will remain the same at $56,000 despite Ford withholding pricing during the release of car and driver estimates. $73,000 for the King Ranch, $77,000 for the Platinum, and an estimated $95,000 for the highest of the range are the prices. The software has a limited trim. It is difficult to see some of Ford's most significant changes. To ensure Ford went and hired the best executives possible from Apple and Tesla. Is the class's best. Doug Fields, a former executive at Apple and Tesla, was hired by Ford to lead their software and innovation program. You can see that he has contributed to this. The Super Duty is now available with a Qualcomm modem and a 5G wireless connection for the first time. It accepts over-the-air updates and lets up to 10 devices connect to a Wi-Fi hotspot. Head-up displays, smart towing technology, and 14 new onboard cameras are additional options. According to Andrew Carnahan, chief engineer of Ford's Super Duty, our objective was to leave drivers with no blind spots even when towing the longest trailers. Pro Trailer Hit Assists, which automatically reverse and connect to your trailer, are one of the new features. An anti-theft trailer system that sends an alert to your app if your truck is locked and the trailer is disconnected. An onboard bed scale so you know exactly how much you weigh. Adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go functionality, and lane centering assist. They've also added a place for drivers to work where they can use an integrated laptop desk to set up a comfortable and mobile office for finishing emails while on the go. Ford has also invested heavily in telematics-enabled fleet management tools for businesses. It provides GPS tracking, and geofencing enables managers to view metrics such as maintenance requirements, driver actions, wasted idle time, and more. The ability to set operation times that would prevent the vehicle from starting outside of approved times gives fleet operators more remote control. These services all fall under the new objective of creating current revenue through the life cycles of the vehicle by giving fleet managers access to new tools that will allow them to work smarter. It can send alerts to the company if the truck has been in a collision or if it detects unusual activity that might suggest it. Ford has developed a brand new source of revenue. Even though the Ford Super Duty has been a part of the Ford lineup for more than 2 decades, customers can still get something new. Clients hoping to say something have new STX game and dark appearance bundles that proposition trim a tad more style. For F250 or F350 models with 4x4 single rear wheels, the new XL Off-Road package adds ruggedness, skid plates, an electronic locking rear differential, raised 33 inches tires, an air dam, and water forwarding axle vent tubes are included. A front-end lift and tuned suspension, a Dana front axle with a limited slip differential and axle vent tubes, 35 inches Goodyear tires, unique 18 inches wheels, trail control, selectable drive modes, including a rock crawl mode, and a new feature for this year are all included in the Tremor off-road package. Aided trail turn. The Ford Super Duty will be manufactured in Kentucky and Ohio production facilities. Kentucky was referred to by the CEO of Ford as the manufacturing capital of heavy-duty trucks. Louisville began manufacturing Ford Model TS in the state in 1913. They only had 17 workers at the time, making 12 Model TS per day. 109 years later, the business still employs over 12,000 people in the state and produces 500,000 automobiles annually. Ford has also confirmed that they will invest $5.9 billion in Kentucky to build a manufacturing facility focused on electric vehicles that will compete with the Tesla Gigafactory. And that concludes today's Super Duty news. How do you feel about the new version of this famous truck? How do you find the new choices? Comment below with your thoughts. Thank you for sticking around to the end. If you haven't already, please think about signing up for Velocity so that we can keep you up to date on EV news, Ford, and Tesla.